What is 6G technology? It is really very difficult to predict what exactly 6G will be. For instance, the research on 5G started around 2009. However, the exact features of 5G were defined with other standardization bodies much later in 2015. Similar uncertainties were also observed for the predictions over 3G and 4G at the time of their inception. However, from the past experiences, we can predict the following features of 6G. The peak data rates proposed for 5G is 20 gigabits per second, and the peak wireless data rates of 6G will be around 100 gigabits per second. In fact, for 6G data rate will not be the main attraction. The 5G latency of 1 millisecond would be further reduced to micro-s order. Device densities and IoT connectivity will be much denser than the 5G. The real digital ecosystem would be realized in 6G. Energy efficiency will be certainly better than the 5G. Spectral efficiency will be better than that of 5G. More artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning applications will be found in 6G. In fact, mobile handsets would not be used just for communication. Rather, they would become personal digital assistants of individuals. 6G will be a hybrid ubiquitous network which would incorporate all advances contemporary technologies in its ambit. In 6G, optical networking would play bigger roles than any previous generations. Security is expected to be much better in 6G when compared with 5G. Quantum communication and cryptography are expected to be deployed in 6G. More complex device-to-device communications are expected in 6G. 6G would be a very complex hybrid system, optical and wireless communications. 6G would incorporate all the advanced ideas and techniques of the contemporary technologies. Currently, the following communication technologies are better than the proposed 5G specifications. PONs provide higher data rates, lower latency and better reliability. Even terabit PONs are available which can carry gigantic amounts of data. Terabit Ethernet will be available shortly. 400 gigabits per second Ethernet is already available. High-throughput satellites (HTSs) are capable of dealing with high data rates. For high data rate communication over the oceans, deserts and unconnected territories, it is essential. Li-Fi communication in the access area can provide data rates of 100 gigabits per second and beyond. Let's evaluate conclusions appropriately. The major shortcomings of 5G will lead to the next generation of mobile ICT. Computing capabilities of the 6G devices would be better than those of 5G. AI and machine learning applications would find prolific presence in 6G. The deployment of 6G would start around 2030. It would be very much energy and bandwidth efficient. The new dimensions such as satellite integration are expected to find places in the 6G ambit. The G-race in mobile communications would be over with 5G. So, 6G and other future generations will not create the craze and publicity like the previous versions. I would be pleasure if you like video and subscribe.